Welcome back to the last Remnant video walkthrough 100% completion guide. We are doing the final video for Sot3R Realms Guild Tasks. We are picking up where we left off. We already got all the kill quests, we got all the rares, and so we're moving on to item drops. We're going to play another edition of What the Hell Am I Doing in This Zone, and what do I need off this monster? It's easier to do it this way than it is to look up every single one of them. So we're obviously here on the Southwest Road, and this is one of the rares that we didn't pick up the last time we were here, Skull. We've gotten all the rares here except for one. Red Tears was in here. I'm trying to get something to spawn here. There's nothing we need off of Skull. The reason why we killed Skull is we were coming here to kill a certain type of creature, which I assume is not up because I'm running backwards. Well, I'm not running back, you know what I mean. I'm running forward in the backward direct. I'm leaving the zone. We need drops from a bunch of creatures. That's what this entire video is going to be. Drops, and after that, our weapon creation. We're going to do all our weapon creation at once. I mentioned this before, but I'm going to go ahead and mention it again. We are leaving a couple tasks undone. We did 7 videos for Union of the Golden Chalice, and we're doing 6 videos for for the Sot3R Realms Union here. We are doing these because we're doing in these videos everything except the weapon creation items, like you'll get a guild task to create a certain type of weapon or to have a certain type of weapon, and more often than not it means you have to create it. Nobody has it. There's nowhere to loot it. It's only done by creating it. You need special parts for it. So we do that in separate videos. We do all 3 of the guild's weapon creations at once because it's faster that way. And the only other thing other than the weapon creation that we're leaving is here's Pan. There's another named here. I think this would be the last one we haven't killed here. No, there's a 5th one here. We've killed 4 rares here already, and there's one more. There's like a Nussknacker that jumps out of the ground. The name escapes me at the moment, but I'm trying to get something to spawn in this zone, and I'm killing the rares as they show up. What'll happen is I'll zone in here. Let me finish my last thought before I talk about this shit. The only other thing we're skipping other than weapon creation is killing the giant world bosses that are final guild tasks. We're going to need to upgrade our weapons. They're really, really tough. We're going to have to do those last. There's the Lost. You see him off in the distance there. He wasn't there before. If Red Tears was up, we couldn't get to him. So we will eventually be killing the Lost, but not now. We're not ready. He would just paste the floor with us immediately. Okay, yeah, I'm searching for something in this zone, and when I zone into the Southwest Road where we are, I'm looking into the distance, like we're about to see here. I zone into the Southwest Road, look in the distance, I can see dragons, I think, in the distance. Can I? Are they dragons? No, that's a tree. I see that there's nothing on the hill. There's no vultures, there's no dragons, there's nothing over there. So we're missing a creature, which means there's a rare up. And so from the very beginning, you can see whether or not there's a rare in this zone, which is really cool. If there's not, you zone out, come back in. Here's the 5th one, Nussknacker thing that jumps out of the ground. Although I guess it's really a spider, and it's called Axehead. The spiders in this game have like a hammerhead shark. They're shaped like a hammerhead shark, but we obviously can't call this creature Hammerhead because that would describe his head exactly. So we'll call him Axehead. We'll put a little spin on it. It's probably the closest we've seen to correct. So if this is the direction they're going, then that's good. I don't believe I show multiple killings of rares. Like, if I came back in here in a later video and another rare was up that I've already killed, and I've already killed everything in this, all the rares in this zone, I don't think I videotape it. I don't think I record it anymore. Like, I just skip them. Now we do see stuff fluttering in the background there. These are Spirit Lords, it looks like, or are they Wyverns? Drakes. We'll find out. And we look in this cubby to the right, we'll see one of them, whatever they are. And it looks like, oh yeah, they are Wyverns. Okay. I apologize. There can be a bunch of stuff in this zone. This is why this is one of the great zones to farm in. First, to farm creatures in and items. You can see everything that's spawned in the zone right off the bat. It's perfect. Like I said, unless you're running the Xbox version, you can put your far clip distance to max, and you can see all the way clean across the map. Whatever did spawn in the zone will be in that little cubby, and if there's nothing in that cubby but like little root guys or those nusnacker guys, then nothing spawned. You'll need to look for a rare. But we saw that these drakes had spawned. Oh yeah, a bunch of stuff can spawn here. Dragons we saw. Okay, I kind of want the these Aeronites, which are just big fancy word for wyvern, or yeah, wyvern. That's fine. That's all acceptable. And these are the absolute lowest versions of these. None of these have this low hit points as these guys here. The dragons might actually be dread dragons, now that I think about it. Not dragons. They might be dread dragons. Okay, there's another one in the air somewhere around here, so it's kind of tricky to try and find them. We got them. Okay, we got the Aeronite. Yep. And I believe we want Sky Dragon Husk. I believe these are called Sky Dragons. That's the race of creatures. Although they're not. Dragons fly, so every dragon by definition is a Sky Dragon, but this particular Sky Dragon race is these guys. They're drakes, or this creature with the pointy nose. Yeah. And so we need a certain number of these drops. We need land and no. Sky Dragons. We need Sky Dragon Husks. We need 4 of them. I am trying to arrange these. If there's a couple creatures that are in the same zone that I can farm items off of, I'll go for those zones. You don't have a lot of choices with the Aeronite. These guys here are... I don't know of another zone they're in, other than here. They may spawn in Crookfen, although I think they're a tougher version of them in Crookfen. Wow, these guys died to one of our groups. And let's see what they're dropping. What are you dropping? What are you dropping? Nothing. Okay. This is something that I do in later videos when we were item collecting for weapon upgrades. I don't do that shit there where I fight a creature and he doesn't drop anything. I'm here hunting creature drops. I will save and reload until he drops what I want him to drop first time. So there won't be any... Like that last fight we did was useless. Because I didn't save and reload. We did get a Wyvern Beak this time. Sky Dragon Husk, that's nice. They come as splits. They can be drops or splits off Sky Dragon, so the splits help your chances of getting the item. So we got lucky there. We got a couple more, and we only need 4 of them. So I suppose we could just duck out. There's the Lost again. He's very imposing. He's giant. Whoa, whoa. We got a fan. Am I still killing these things? I haven't been counting since I got in here. I really have not been doing my job. This video I decided to go with a no preparation voiceover, and hopefully I don't confuse. I know what I should be looking for. I just wondered. I'm just trying to figure out how I accomplished it. Okie doke. And they didn't drop anything, so once again, that's something you won't see in a later video. You won't see me trying to get a drop off a creature and it not drop something. Like, I won't even, I'll keep engaging the creature until he does. Alright, moving on to Veil of the Gods here. We were just here. I do like to keep them separate. Oh, by the way, there's no rare here this time, so when we look to the left, there should be butterflies or hydras. Yeah, there's butterflies, and they're just sitting there waiting for you to gank them. They're sleeping. They're having a little nap. Okay, so they're uncommon spawns, I'd say, or semi-common. We'll say uncommon. They're not too hard to spawn, but it's got a few things it can be. So what do we need off of, what are these things? Are these Archfiends? No. These Papillion? Yes. We need winged insecta meat. ×2. We only need 2 of them. And they are split off of Papillion and Nymphalidia. Okay, so these are Papillions. There's some of these Papillions in, or the Nymphalids anyway, they're in Darkened Forest. But we're going to do them here because they're really close to the entrance. And there's enough of them where we get a good chance of capturing them. So hopefully we will capture them here so we can split them. They don't drop the item we need, they can only split it. So we got 2 of them to split. Winged insecta meat right there. We got 2 right off the bat, and now we're done. We got 2 more than we needed. Perfect. Winged insecta meat is done. Next up is Beastman Rawhide. I'd like to make a correction. I was at some point in time giving praise to the naming. They named something correct, and I said, "Oh, the bullfighters. They look close to bulls." So yeah. And then I was almost about to pay them a compliment for getting a name right. It didn't even occur to me till I listened to it later. I was like, "Oh, I'm an idiot. The bullfighter's the matador. The bull, not the bull." They named it after the guy who confronts the bull. So they're wrong. They weren't near correctly in that one. We're not going for Beastmen here because we already have that. I believe we got the Dark Friend Talons, or Dark Fiend Talons. Mystic Fiends, yeah, that seems right. Okay, we need something special from here. Not the Worn Manuscript. Land Dragons, Archfiends. Looks like I'm looking at crabs. Alright. Abaddon. Anklet recipe. Okay, we didn't need whatever was in that chest. I'm reminded of the door. Maybe we kill somebody near the door, or we run into the guy at the door, or we're trying to run by the guy at the door. No. What am I doing? I gotta turn around. I'm looking for the door. There's like a little T intersection. Yeah, here it is, here. There's a guy blocking the door, and he's a pain to get around, because if he sees you coming, he'll just... This guy, yeah. He'll just run right into you. He does gank us at some point in time in the video, later on. But this will take us to the next area. There's a chest here that I'm passing again. I'm not going to pass it again. We missed it the first time.
Okay, later.
There was a were-dragon here the last time we were here. I think this was for one of Roberto's quests where we were saving his 3 buds and they blew out the bridge. And we had to travel through Sibonbur all the way out. Abaddons. I think we need these were guys here. But it's not. It's some rare here instead of them. Okay, so we got a rare here throwing a wrench into the works for us. That's okay. It's not bad luck. We need rares desperately. Anyone we can get our hands on. And so this will be good for us. This will be good in our portfolio. When we go out later trying to get a job helping people, we can put on there that we've killed Follis. I don't know what a Follis is, or Follis. So I cannot say that it's that it's wrong. Uh-oh. They debuffed Rush there. But he's not going to live long enough to reap the rewards of debilitating our guys. Paige is going to ice him. Oh, he lived through that. Okay. Jaeger? Taking care of business. Okay. Yes, it is more often than not that one of our group leaders is going to be doing the killing blow. They are more apt to get combat art options when you select them. That's just the nature of the game. And if you... Well, I guess I could mention that since we got a little bit of downtime here where we're going to have to come back in here and try to get some were-dragons. We... already got that chest. Oh, right. When you select your combat options, your options in combat, you choose an action point ability, and it will... Whoa. Oh, that's where the Staff of Remembrance is. Well, now we got all the remembrance items. If not, there's one in Athlum Town Square just sitting on the ground. It might be that we didn't get that one, but if you're missing any of them, I think we have gotten all of them except for that. We're going to port out and come back in for some better luck with regular monsters, not named. Okay, when you choose your action point ability, it will set a certain number of your guys to use their combat arts. Everybody else who doesn't use an action point costing ability will just do a regular attack, which will not increase their abilities at all. So you want to kind of spread that love around. If you're really going to micromanage every fight and look and see who's attacking, it may be to your benefit when you're doing your big grind or your PC Ultimate grind, if you're doing it, to switch your leaders around, because leaders will they'll level up faster because they are more apt to get the action point granting abilities just because they're in the leader spot. You can, another way around it is you can change formations, and that will cause different people to go in different orders oftentimes because it changes their position. Formations really are actual formations where your guys are in different positions when you fight. Nice. So if you're having trouble with one of the guys in your group is not leveling his abilities and everybody else is, you can switch him around, or if he needs a lot of help, you can put him in the group leader position temporarily until he catches up a little bit. I'm not sure if I tweaked around with that. I may have just a little bit in the PC Ultimate grind. I know I switched formations in the PC Ultimate grind to change the order of everybody up a little bit. And, well, that's just one strategy if you got somebody who's lagging behind everybody else. Okay, we got another named here, so I kind of lied, didn't I? I lied. I said we weren't going to fight any more rares if we didn't have to, and somewhere trying to I'm trying to find something, and I keep running into rares, so it's not a complaint. Again, I don't know what a Steno is, so we got to give him credit. This may be a Steno. Nice. Oh, he's a tough one. This guy's got some hit points. Yeah, he survived a hit from Gore. He survived an entire turn without blinking. So, I mean, he's not doing any damage, but... I mean... that's some fair amount of hit points right there. Oh, he's blinking now. So we're going to soften him up for a big guy. Oh, Paris took him out with his morale increasing psionics.
I'm becoming stronger.
Nice. Nice. So we captured Steno and we did not split him. We're still playing the mystery game. What the hell am I doing in the fourth path of Cybenber? We are, once again, because we killed a rare and there's nothing else we need here because of it, we're going to run out there and hit the world teleporter and come back in for a replay. Back in the fourth path. This is like one of the only paths that has water creatures in it. Like most of the other paths are dark and dry. This one's kind of neat because it's got like underground caverns and water, just like Roberto explained in his quest. Underwater, drippy, dark place. That's got to be Cybenber. And it actually turns out that it's only one of the 7 paths of Cybenber that fits that description. Don't gank me. Whew. There we go. There's a guy we're looking for. I think. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Okay, so I stopped on the bridge and I saved. You saw a little blink there. I'm sorry it was super obvious. These great Ezdaha, or the Ezdaha themselves, they're hard to find. Or they're not hard to find. They're not in many places. Usually they're were-dragons. Were-dragons are everywhere. Our quest to kill were-dragons, we completed it just by walking into any path in Cybenber, pretty much. But this one, you got to go. I think you've got to go to this 6th path, and I think there's one more over there by the world teleporter, a little bit further up. There we go. The Ezdaha. Let's see. What do we want from them? Dark Fiend Talons? No. Tanned Land Dragon Hide. Let's say that. Tanned Land Dragon Hide. They're dropped from land dragons, from specific land dragons. Let's see. We'll know soon enough. Nice. Okay.
I must surpass my mother.
Huh? Okay, there we go. We got a captured one. Ezdahi Tail. Well, Land Dragon Rawhide. That was it. No. Tanned Land Dragon Rawhide. If you see it at the very top there are 5 of them. We need 2. And so that does it. We can pour it out. Should be all done here. Anyway. Okay, so we're done with the Land Dragons. Next up, Archfiends? Do we need Archfiends? Drops and splits from Land Insecta. I don't know if we need land insecta talents. We probably got those many times over. And there's 2 insecta that we're skipping, so that makes me think that we don't need insects. Uh-oh. 2 dragons in the middle. This is a nice place to kill dragons, because they're here so often. Nearly every other time you zone in, there'll be 2 dragons down there. If you've killed the Cyclops Standard Edition, the Cyclops will stop them from spawning forever until you kill Cyclops, but let's see. They're not Archfiends. Those are like war dragons, right? Is that what these are? It should just be dragons, but they name so many different like the items all will still have dragon in the name, and they could be from 3 or 4 different creatures and still have dragon in the name. So that does make it a little bit confusing. We can fight both of these at the same time. These guys do have a fair amount of hit points. They're both regular dragons. I don't know if they change to dread after a certain point. And they've got those dragon hit points. When we're trying to get heals and stuff like that, like when I'm fighting these guys, I try to use the worst strategy possible. Like I split my guys up on them so they'll live the dragons will live long enough to do enough damage to us for us to heal it. So I should have 2 on one, 3 on the other, and taking them both down at the same time. I just want the dragon to hit me as many times as possible. There's no way he's going to be able to kill us. He's not even doing any damage to us. But we're split 2 and 3, like you see down there. And I'm staying on the ones I originally went on, so I keep it 2 and 3. Yeah, they're just not doing enough. It's embarrassing. And it's a little frustrating. It's like, I mean, as soon as you start playing the game, the clock is ticking. You've got only a limited amount of time to get everything skilled up to where you want it before your VR gets to too far up for you to too far up for you to take advantage of the fights, take advantage of leveling your guys correctly and stuff like that. Okay, I'm overly thinking this. I get a heal here, so let's try and use it.
What's this?
Nice. Oh, that's another problem that can occur. We want our people with remedies to do their heals. However, if Emmy or Irina or Ferris heal, they're going to heal you to full. Like, they got a really nice group heal, and so if they heal before you, you won't heal, and so that can cause your guys who didn't fully develop their remedies to never develop their remedies, because somebody else will always fully heal ahead of them, and so that's another good excuse to change your party makeups around sometimes. Take Emmy or Irina out of the parties where you want the other people to learn their heals, because Emmy's quick. She'll go first. She'll go first in the group every time, just like that right there. Boom. The other guys are attacking. Other people in her group are attacking now, but if somebody else in that group wanted to heal, they couldn't, because Emmy's always going to do a complete heal, and there'll be nothing left for you. Ah, well.
I still have more powers waiting
Nice.
to be released.
Nice.
We must
War
use
Dragon
this the way
Fang.
it was meant to be used.
We are going to disallow that.
Competing Fighting with fellow
We need
soldiers
4
for
War
loot
Dragon
is
Fangs.
disgraceful.
And War Dragon Fangs are only dropped. They're not split off the dragons. We're still going to split them, I believe. Yeah. We're still going to split them, but we need the War Dragon Fangs. We need 4 of them. I'm not sure if that was it for us. I think it was. I think we had part of that. We have certainly fought some dragons. We have not been shy of many dragons. We've killed every dragon in the main quest and side quest. So I'm not surprised if we have enough right now to head out. So yeah, this elevator works all the way to the top. Boom. Boom. And what I haven't seen in this video, and I expected to see, was that there were some zones where multiple creatures would have been up at the same time that dropped the items we need. It definitely happens when we're leveling up our weapons later on, but it hasn't happened yet in this video. I guess I just couldn't arrange them so that I could do one zone for 2 things at the same time. Hey, we're in Crookfen Drink if you're playing the Mount Vacal Crookfen drinking game. And there's some ghosts. What do we need here? Fairies, maybe. No. No. Would it be the frogs? Again, the gluttons? We've already killed gluttons. It looks like maybe I'm looking for specific... Ooh, a rare. Nice. Yes, I know I needed so many rares. Devilwood. Thank God. They named something wood that is a tree. So perfect. I don't care that he's not the devil, doesn't have a pitchfork, doesn't have fire or redness or... We'll go with that. We're going to go with the wood. We're going to only concentrate on the positive and say that he is semi-correctly named. Good job, Square Enix there. Translation department. Nice. Right. If I go into a zone, even if... at this point, I need so many rares that I am hunting rares. I am not... I'm not sure what I'm in this zone for right now, but I know that it's easier to get it than it is to find these rares. Like I have to keep coming into the zone until a rare shows up, and then I'll kill the rares. So the fact that we're hitting these rares just means that I'm skipping the part where, the guild task part, where I need a drop from a creature here, just picking up this zone's easy kill rares. The ones I can get. Nice. Yes. So, in the case of the zone before Avecliff, where we were in the 4th path, for instance, like we were killing little dragon men guys, the 4-legged dragon guys. We needed a Staha. We needed a certain type of them, and they are common. They may, they're common spawns there. More often than not, when you walk through that door, there's one standing at the top of those stairs. But I chose instead to do a couple rares before I killed them. All right. So we got another rare and a blueprint. Yay. And we're done with this zone. Unless I'm going to also kill whatever I needed to kill in this zone at the same time. Another rare in this zone that does spawn semi-regularly, but we're not farming him yet, is the Baizé. We will be farming him a little later on when we need to get some more rares. A lot more rares. I think we killed Baizé 20 times. 10 or 20 times. There he is. There's a Baizé. Do I show a whole Baizé fight? The Baizé fight's a little bit long. There is a possibility that I need something off the Baizé here. In fact, that's making more and more sense as we're running toward this guy, that I need something off the Baizé. Yeah.
Let's do this.
This is the creature that you'll want to fight in Mystic Seal formation once you get it. We got the Mystic Seal formation when we killed Spirit Beast Ren for this guild, the Sword of the Three Realms Guild. And that causes the fights to run. This fight to run really, really long. He doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but he has a whole shit ton of hit points, which when you're doing only 10% damage in Mystic Seal formation, it makes the fight run long. I've heard people like getting up to like round 200 fighting this guy on the Xbox when staying in combat a certain number of rounds is good for some reason. Don't ask me why. I'd have to look it up, and it's an Xbox thing. I'm not sure. But yeah, people will quite often, when they farm Baizé in the Mystic Seal formation, they will drag out the fight as long as possible. And it's possible to do that, not because you're doing 10% damage. You would just kill it 10% slower, but to get to round 200, you got to be doing something phenomenal to have Baizé live that long. You can't heal him back up. What they're doing is they are, well, the Mystic Seal. What the Mystic Seal is doing is it's causing the regular attacks, the ones that don't take action points, the ones you do when your guys don't have anything else to do. They'll just do a regular attack. Those are 0 damage in Mystic Seal. They do 0. And so your guys will only be doing special abilities the entire time. See, if you look at the top left, we got 2 guys doing attack, and then the boss is going to do Predation 3, which is just his talent attack. And if you're wondering what that list is at the top, that's the queue of actions. The items going through the queue. First in, first out, from the bottom up. You can kind of see what the guys in the group are going to do. Now the boss is doing a Desperate Whale, lowers our morale. Schiavone and Bulwark's Fury is up, so the boss is going to go down here whether he likes it or not. Cademan does a regular attack. See, there are a lot of regular attacks. Oh, nice. Nice Schiavone there for almost 100 grand. Jaeger is the man. And that's the shortest Baizé fight I've ever been in. The guys are got all their special abilities. That's nice. Okay, so we got a Baizé, and I was thinking we'd need to split it. No? Okay. Something the Baizé fight that drops, perhaps. Alright, I'm at a loss. And me guessing isn't doing anything but possibly confusing people. Yes, sirree. We're gonna pop back out and come back in. I know we're coming back in because we haven't gotten anything we needed for the guild task yet. If you look to the left, we know there's no rare because drakes have spawned in this zone. But they're not called drakes. This time they're called, what are they called? What are we calling them these days? Diatrima. And I'm not going to go on a diatribe, but I don't know what that is. Let's assume that Diatrima is some kind of pterodactyl. and then we'll say, that's perfect. That's a perfect name.
Stay strong.
These guys look big and bad, but they're not. They well, they're not tough to us now. They were tough when we were doing that quest for Gabriel and Violet, where she was going to go assassinate the little boy king or whatever, and we got jacked in the city, and we had to fight these guys. I did say at the time to fight them last because they have the most hit points, but now they're dying in one turn, so problem solved. There. I think these are early level versions of Drakes, so they're probably a little less hit points. Sky Dragon Bones. Now that looks like something we might need. Sky Dragon Bones. And Sky Dragon Wings. We do need 3 Sky Dragon Bones. So I can kind of see where we are now, finally. If we need 3 of them, then we'll probably need to kill another one. And hopefully I did everybody the courtesy of saving the game between that last fight and the next diatrima that we have to fight. There's one off in the distance. There's one on the ground. The one on the ground. Good call. Good call, Rush. It's not a very big zone. I believe any of these guys, I think there's 5 of them in the zone. Like 5 units in the zone that fly around. There's the one to the left right when we entered. That's the last one we fought. There's this one by the rock in the middle. There's 2 by the right wall. And there's one, I think, on the way out the other entrance. And that's a good thing. That's going to work in our favor. Later on, we're going to need to farm another creature that spawns here. The eyeball, some kind of eyeballs. And we will need...
That means nothing to me.
We will be very glad that there are 5 in the zone that spawn. Okay. Sky Dragon Bone times 2. Nice. 1 more to go. Unless we already had one. These are nice. Like when it says you need 3 Sky Dragon Bones, you can tell how many Sky Dragon Bones you have. It's not like the kill quest where you have no idea how close you are. You don't know how many you've killed over the quest line, so you have to kind of overshoot. Here you can see immediately. Like as soon as we kill this guy and he drops a Sky Dragon Bone, we can look and see that it's our 3rd, and we're ready to get out. The one that's really annoying now that I think back on it, that they don't keep track of, that's the most annoying, is the treasure chest. Like, I had no idea how close I was to 150. I had no idea how many. Did I want to video record going to them? Was it so many that it was important to go and show the chest? Or, but it turned out I was close, and I just needed 2 or 3 more or something like that. But yeah, there's no way to tell. There's no stat. Nobody's keeping that stat. It's in the game somewhere, but I'm not going to parse through hex code and try and figure out what the number of treasure chests completed is. Okay, Sky Dragon Bone times 3. So we mouse over it. We got 2 held and 1 right there. So you kind of add them together, and that's 3. Plus, we know we've gotten it 3 times in this video. 1, 2, 3. We can run right back. Oh, these pylons don't do anything anymore. They were important in a quest, but now they don't do anything. Just like the Stells and the Great Subterrane, they don't do anything anymore once you've completed them. So thank goodness you can't click on them and engage into a boss fight or something like that. Okay, we need Dark Feint wings off of Harpelia and Valkyrie. But I'm here. So this can't be them. What do we need? Archfiends, maybe. I don't know. But there's a boss here. Usually just flies or frogs here, but there is a bullfighter. That should be called Bull.
Let's do this.
And let's see what his name is. Jarama. Okay, I don't know what a Jarama is, so let's say that that's a Jarama. Or his name is Jarama.
Do not underestimate them.
This guy, we kind of got a lucky roll. I call it lucky. I got this guy a lot. Like when I zoned in here to farm other stuff, he would be there so often it was crazy. He's definitely respawnable. So he's only got a 30% chance of capture, but I believe if I video record it, then it's definitely a capture. Otherwise, I would have reloaded the video and fought him again until I got. Yeah, so we definitely captured him. And now we can leave. Yeah, I seem to be doing this now. It's coming back to me that when I went to these zones, I tried to get the easy pickings, the low-hanging fruit rares in the zone, so that we can put them in a rare box. Nice. So the bullfighter's gone. I'm sorry, Jarama's gone. What do we need? Avian fiend meat? Let's see. No, these are spirit lords. So we need something off of spirit lords. Good gracious. Now we did fight 3 of these before. We needed 3 kills of spirit lords. Oh, no. This is the Mad Hurricane.
Come on. Let's
Yeah, I'm leaving that alone. Maybe he is mad, but, okay. No, it's wrong. It's not a hurricane. It's an actual bird. If you look closely, I don't know what video quality you're watching this at. It is a Spirit Lord and it does curse first round, obviously. I don't know what video quality you're watching, but it does tend to look like more like a bird than an actual wild hurricane. I don't know. I can see both ways. I can see how it might look like a wild hurricane if it was a bird and the bird was a boxer. Okay, our guys are cursed, but like I said before, that doesn't always stop them from doing their damage. They'll, a lot of times they can battle through it. This guy's not even blinking. He's not even phased. Yeah, you can't kill them. You can't frighten the Mad Hurricane. The Mad Hurricane is used to this type of thing. So Duke Gore didn't even get him blinking on the second. Oh my gosh, the second turn, and we're on the third turn. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. People are gonna watch this. I can't believe I'm putting this on the internet. Alright, there's 2 things we're going to need to look out for here. First of all, the curse can kill you, and so can old age. Yeah, if this thing goes so many rounds, we might all die. I believe he's blinking. I believe there's an end. There's a light at the end of this tunnel. This is the last fight? What do we need off the Mad Hurricane? Mystic Fiends? Archfiends? Maybe Archfiend Fur, maybe. But these are Spirit Lords. I just don't see us needing anything off of Spirit Lord. Let's see what he drops. What's he drop? What does he got for us?
That means nothing to me.
Nice, Wind Gale, nice.
Try this baby out as soon as I can.
These old bones.
Talents, large Spirit Lord Beak. No. Are we going to split them? For the Archfiend Wing. Oh, we had to split the rare. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, we need 3 Archfiend Wings. It is possible, I guess, that it's... I prefer to get all my items off of regular creatures, not rares. I don't want to split any rares. God knows we need every rare we can get for our rare turn-in, our super rare turn-in later on. But I guess the case was this was the only one we could get to at the time, without a ridiculous wait. Okay, so we're going to knock out something here. We're going to the Union and an Underwalt. Talking to a guy here. There are a lot of soldiers out there who brag about past experiences, but it's hard to know who's telling the truth. All I know is that anyone who says they've been to Sot3R is a real man or a real liar. But all the rumors kind of make me wonder that what's so scary about the place. Of course, not so much that I'd ever want to go. Okay. So yeah, talking to that guy is going to open another Sot3R for us. Nice. 3rd path. Very nice. Okay. This wasn't opened up by any quest innately, so we have to... I think you can probably get to it going through 2nd path, then go through the final fortress, and it would take you out the 3rd path. But this is faster. Really talking to that guy and opening up on the world map rather than walking through 2nd, final, and 3rd path again, this is much faster. Okay, so there was a straggler item here that we're coming in here to get. Oh, we'll be coming in here a lot, now that I think about it. There are some really neat non-Sot3R type creatures in this zone that aren't in any of the other paths. And this one's kind of cool. The kind of trick to this one is that there's so many cliffs and dead ends to cliffs. The walls that you yell cowabunga and slide down, you can't go back up. Okay, so we need this. We don't. It's a non-mineral comes out of here. It's disturbing. It's a dragon wing or something like that. No, come on. Not an ancient vine. No. Not another blossom. War Dragon Wing, that's what it's called. A War Dragon Wing. We need 3 of them. They do split off of War Dragons, but that means you have to capture them. And you need to get a lucky split off of them. Or you can just mine them right out of the stone, and you're guaranteed to get them because we got all 21 of our digs. So that's no sweat. So this was the easier way to go, is just to come in here and mine something because it's guaranteed to give us what we want. And I don't know if this was an error or you shouldn't be able to mine a dragon's wing out of rock. I think that's my rule in life, but I'm kind of a prude that way. I don't get my War Dragon wings from rocks often. I'm just against it. I've heard both sides, and I'm just against it. But there might have been something wrong with the code where they accidentally put a creature drop in stone. That's the only one that I know of that does that. Oh well. I'm not complaining. It worked out in our favor. It's much faster for us to get it from the stone than it is to fight dragons and hope you get a split. Hope you get a capture so you can split, and hope you get a nice split where we get 3 of them. So we're done. We're done with this guild for the time being. We're gonna have to come back for the Yamamai. We're gonna get cash and blueprints. Yay! For the Sky Dragon husks, cash and blueprints. Winged insect meat. picket fence formation. Nice. Tanned land dragon hides. Cache and blueprints again. 4 war dragon talons. Cache and blueprints. 3 sky dragon bones. Chariot formation. Nice. That sounds like it might be useful, but it's not. 3 war dragon wings we just mined for cache and blueprints. And we're left with a couple more items we need to collect, but we will. 1 weapon master. And the boss and a 150 treasure chest, which is probably the last one we get, the 150 treasure chest. Just ignore that until we've been to more areas, we farmed more shit. We had a couple more things on collect there that we could do with this guild, but we are going to the ancient ruins after we're done with the guilds, and that will get us some of these items that are not currently available to us, but we'll be getting them from. We don't want to go to the ancient ruins just to do those. All right, so for the cold, these are the ones we already have. I'm not reading these off. This is the 3rd guild, and these are items we got from doing other stuff. This is stuff. Leapfrog Daily, nice. Okay, Godwood and Timber we got. Cache and Blueprints, Daily Chimera. Nice. We haven't done a whole hell of a lot with these. We will be, in the next set of videos, next 6, we will be knocking out all of the Realm of the Labyrinth guild tasks. We'll see you then.